To another hunt where see those fellas, they're filling in the hole and refurbish it and clean it all up. So once we do that, then we go back into our normal metal detecting mode, and we'll start having a walk around and see what else we can find. So just bear with us, and we'll fill this hole in and we'll start out on a hunt. James is going over to see the bunker with Anthony shortly. So once we've done that, we'll congregate in another area and then we'll do another walk and see what finds we'll find. So till then, stay tuned and I'll tell you what comes up next. We'll find something, we'll let you know. The car's down there somewhere, and we're just walking around back to one of the old dump sites, just having a look, and on the surface we found a, well, not too far, we found another razor. So I'll take a picture of that and show you, and yeah, so keep looking around this area and see what we can find before we head over to the other side of the hill. Hello, just a wrap up of the hunt. We got some rounds, casting, pocket watch, pistol round. That's Australian penny. Someone's tried to start cutting into us a kangaroo. Usual unidentified objects. We got, looks like a canteen chain and a bit of tubing. And over this side we have the usual rubbish. Now the best find so far today, yes, the heavy machine gun lower sight that we missed last time, and we didn't know what this was until we got home. So that's a Japanese charger clip for the heavy machine gun. So we got the sights and we got the charger clip. So Anthony might have more somewhere. We'll have to wait and see, and he can add on to this. But yeah, that's was buried in one of their little, on their slabs in a pit, concrete on it. So we don't know what else is out there. We'll keep looking. Folks, welcome to another hunt. Back out in our favourite spot again. As you can see, I'm standing on our first target for the day. Could be a shower block. We've got to confirm this. But this is the first target I was aiming for this morning, to find out and locate it, this part of the camp. So have a walk around, check it out, make sure it is this shower unit that we're looking for. But it's only a small slab, so we'll check our records and make sure we can have a look. But this one's a very small slab, so it might be the target I'm looking for. But yeah, so it's a small one, so as I said, I'll have to go back to the maps and check this one out. Might be one that they put in later on and wasn't marked. So just walking around, have a look, see what we got in this area. It's we'll meet up with Anthony around about lunchtime. We'll let you know about the next find we find and carry on. So enjoy our little trip today. As I said, it's mostly checking out places today and make sure it, we can get them all on the map and work from there. Catch you on the next. Okay, the next target's a large buckle with blue glass. Okay, so stick around, we'll see what else we can come along. Okay, found the target that we were looking for, and that was a bathhouse, as you can see by the raised section there. So we have now located this one, so do a perimeter search around here and see what we can find, and I'll show you what we next come up to. Just bear with us and we'll show you what's coming up next. A bit of bent lead, don't know what that is yet, won't even worry about unfolding it. Okay, next one. Okay, next find, it's a cleaning rod. Okay, on to the next target. Okay, we reached the second waypoint today. That's the second bathhouse. So, Dell's a little bit hot at the moment. This one's a little fancy, it's got a little garden bed outside. So, we'll just have a look around here for the moment and pop up the next target before we head into a bit more in the scrub. Catch you later.
Everyone, now we've just gone to another part of the army camp of the permission area, and in my hole I probably had a sight but it accidentally broke, but that is a magazine and that reminds me of another WD-42, so awesome find. We're going to go a bit of magnet fishing in a latrine which is pretty deep, and that's off in that direction. So, and Dad's got a coin if he comes over here. If he stops rubbing it because he knows it's a no-no. 43, look at that, nice frippins. Still in that same hole. We've got an ammo box down there. Unfortunately, the second magazine that I pulled out, which is this one, snapped into two. A little bit disappointed, but that's okay. I got one magazine. I'm okay with that. So I got one magazine. We got more material and buttons, but I'm okay if this box gets a bit destroyed, because we've actually got another ammo box that can go in place of it. It looks like another belted ammunition because of the box reminds me of the 30 cal. So this could be a weapons dump here, meaning as in ammo pits, because I've still got to go through all this because there's probably buttons in here and there's probably buttons in there. So yep. So she's definitely standing upright because there's the plastic 30 cal, so the 30 cal sitting like that. So she's probably a full box 30 cal ammo. So we know
it's under the root.
It's a 30 cal because it's the same size. I'm not too disappointed if this doesn't come out complete, but we'll try our best to come out complete and then transfer them in from into a new box. Hello everyone, we just got it out. Turns out not a 30 cal box, but a bar magazine and another magazine, so that makes it up. Three probably Thompson magazines, so it's only not UD42. 3 Thompson magazines and a bar, so I'm happy with that.
Okay, we're on another day hunt. James is over there somewhere on Foxhole Hill. We're in another new formidable area, one of our old stomping grounds. So it's going to be a hot day today, so we're just going to watch ourselves. Anthony and Mark probably will be joining us later. In this area where we work, kind of come across a slab like this one. It's got a raised section there. This is what we call a shower block. Because in the middle of this shower block, if I can find it, you'll find a drainage. This one hasn't been touched. There's still glass from the windows, but yeah, straight down this centre of these blocks is a drain block, drainage. This one here is probably around about the 10 man, and it's nice to see this type of thing. You know you're in a camp area, so you normally radiate out from these spots until we find the tent lines. Shower blocks aren't too far from a tent line. They can only be about 50 feet at the most. You're talking in my lingo, or a little bit shorter. So and the area has grown over the 70 years that it has been operating. So we'll have a look around and we'll see what find we can find, and then show you what we got. Okay, the first find is 3006 live. As you can see. Okay, on to the next target. We're coming across more foxholes up in this hill, so keep an eye out and see what else we can find. Okay, we're on to another slab, and it hasn't been touched since day one. As you can see, we've got asbestos sheeting. Now, when we take anyone out on these places, or anyone that we know, we tell them not to touch the asbestos because it breaks up and it get into your lungs. Now, the reason we know this one's a kitchen, there is no square box like on the normal slabs, but it does have the centre drain like the bath slabs, like that, as you can see. But the way we tell this one's not a bath slab or shower block is that at the end of these kitchen blocks they have what they call the septic system. Now, this one has it, so therefore it's classified as a kitchen. As you can see, the hole's divided in two. All your rubbish goes in the first section, gets filtered and comes through this section, and it will go out on the drainways. Now, if you follow these drainways, they will lead you to a creek or lead you out into an area where there's a collection point for the water to evaporate. Not very nice when you've got to metal detect these things, because these ones are reinforced concrete, whereas all our other slabs are not reinforced, so they break up in time. Now, as you can see, we've got a lot of rocks around here. So we've got our kitchen slab, the rubbish and everything comes down the sink, down the centre hole, or out the back door, straight into one of these septic holes. Now, they do have a metal filtration basket, and they've brought it away after 70 years. We do have one or two, but and in that there's sand, rocks and things like that to catch all the grease and fat from the cooking. So yeah, so walking down this way, we do have a point down there where it does collect, and we've got all the rocks leading down to catch anything else, to filtrate all the water. So yeah, so we've got a kitchen slab. This one also has an adjoining slab, and that adjoining slab could be the coal rooms. Yeah, so they were a bit luxury back then. They still had coal rooms for their cokes and their ice creams. So yeah, this was what we call the kitchen slab. And I'll walk back down the slab. As I said, you can see the asbestos is still roofing, still on this one, but the bit dismantled it. So yeah, fairly good sized one. Probably one of the smaller ones. And so we'll keep going. There's another one we found. So we're eliminating all the slabs as we find them, and the idea of this is when we go back, we plot it on the maps, and then we can eliminate what we found and what we haven't found. Generally what we do is to get the layout of the camps and putting us into the general directions of sleeping areas around these slabs. Because if you've got a cookhouse and you've got the shower unit, which I just shown you, so that's two major units in one area. So soldiers have got to camp around here somewhere. So from there, we just, as I said, radiate out until we find something with the metal detectors and locate their camps. Normally a good indication that you're in a foxhole area or you're in a bivouac area is that they leave their coat hangers behind. And we find tons and tons of coat hangers from the Yanks. Pretty boys, not like our boys, we just throw it in the pack and let's brush it off when we get there. So that's normally an indicator of a bivouac area or a tent line. We find all these coat hangers buried in with the rubbish. So, as much as we like having our coat hangers and hanging things up, it is a pain in the ass with metal detecting. So, okay, we'll go on to the next one, and we're going to marry up with the other gentlemen shortly, with the other club members. And I'm doing a reconnaissance at the moment, and occasionally find a find, but not much to write about yet. If we find something significant, we'll show it. Normally these also, I forgot to mention that if you look at the trees around these kitchen slabs, especially when you've got older trees, you'll find isolators. Now the isolators brings the power into the kitchen units. I haven't seen one at the moment, they're probably all fallen down. But yeah, that's another indication that you're near a kitchen slab as well. The last camp we were on, we even found the menu board that was stuck in the tree and it just grown around it from a kitchen slab. So, and another camp we were on not too far from here, we found the outdoor cinema where they just put two bearers, and when they finished with it they just cut the canvas down and left all the loops there. So we found the cinema in one of them. So these camps are very interesting and very, very hard sometimes to get into them. So we'll keep going and see what we find next. Okay, we're on another area. This one is a stump one for me. Couldn't tell you what it is. What they done here is they use scrapped metal. They've got tubings here, they've got everything. Now it's encased into concrete. So we don't know what we got here. It could be a pump house. But the Yanks, we know when the Yanks are in a bivouac line or something, we've got these rows of rocks everywhere. So what we don't know, it might be a fancy latrine, I don't know, maybe for the officers, I don't know. But whatever it is, it's intriguing. We found one similar to this further over on another area, but it was in rocks. As I said, it could be a little bit fancy, it could be a latrine, you don't know. This is one that we haven't come across much, but it could be a powerhouse, it could be anything, so it's very intriguing, this one. So it's not far from the kitchen slab. It could be a powerhouse, we don't know. And as I said, this one's intriguing until we actually get plans of the actual buildings they put up in this area. We can't say much, so we don't know what we got here yet. So stick with us and we'll find the next one. Now, as I said before, with the kitchen slab we have filtration trays in the septics. So that's what you get, is one of these. And what it does, it sits up a bit off the ground. All your food scraps and things are sitting in straws, sand or whatever, and get filtrated out. What we got here, we got an earth stake. So, and we have remains of toilet blocks, or the septic tubes. So that slab we found could be part of an officer's latrine. But what gets me is that we're in an area now a little bit further from that slab, not too far, and we've got another area of concentration here. As I said, these rocks are laid out, a little bit of slabs, so we might be on another kitchen slab here somewhere. But here's another one of these drains. So hopefully we might be on another kitchen slab in this area. So we need to take a hard look around, see if we can find it. It could be already broken up, we don't know. But I've got bits and pieces of broken concrete here, so we might be actually on it, and there's not much left of it. So, as I said, these concrete aren't made to survive. They're only about 2 inches thick and no Rio, as you can see. So, yeah, and as I said, the piping around here is terrible because these are reinforced pipes made locally, and yeah, so as I said, we might have another kitchen slab here somewhere, but it might be already broken up. So, and we've got remnants of taller pipes. So that mystery slab, which is just over there, might be part of a toilet. Or this could be a latrine here. Okay, so on today, folks, back again. Just pulled up for some lunch, middle of the day. Just waiting on our tucker to come in. Sounds like it's arrived. And we've got to go to our resupply of water, so we'll catch you back. Okay, folks, our next target happens to be a knife, one of the KFS knives, in poor condition of course, but on to the next target. Finishing up for the day, it's a bit bloody hot, so we'll call it quits and head home. Catch you later. We'll show you the fine.
Hello everyone. It's almost a week later. Yeah, I haven't been around to do the videos as much. We've now combined 2 weeks of finds. So all together in front of us is most of the finds. That's the usual stuff from over 2 weeks. Blank rounds from a 7.62, which is style and all that. The 303 banners up top getting, while it's getting restored at the moment, it's just getting some a new button put on so it can work, well, not work, but big dummy again, so a bit more parade one. So I know there's not much finds here. Tomorrow's Australia Day, so bear with us. I'll do a quick video of me, the club out there in the Heritage Village doing the display. I'll also take you along on a ride, as I'm one of the designated drivers for my other club, the Light Horse, First Inter Queensland Light Horse, as a bring-on carrier driver. That's part of my side, that's why I joined it. So I'll take you and put the camera on, and I'll also show you what a World 2 carrier looks like. And when I go for a drive, I'll definitely put a video on, because I'll be one of the people that's driving, so and commanding. So sorry I haven't done too much. We've got some Japanese stuff. We've got a Japanese webbing buckle which is inside. Got a storm coming, so I apologise for the videos. That this one might be boring to use, I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry if it did. Hopefully tomorrow, because we've got a couple of visitors coming out for a hunt, supposedly. So hopefully we'll find a bit of thing, because last week they told me they went around what we call Token Hill and Cupboardale Token Hill. When we looked on the Google Earth, looked on the maps and Google Earth, and when we put our tracking down, it actually turned out he went all the way around it. So he didn't actually cross it, so this time we're going to try and cover it. So, like I said, I still don't know what that is. That came out of the concrete as well. The magazines didn't turn out to be Thompson. They're actually another couple of rare UG42s. The difference between the Thompson magazine and the UG42, they're both identical in every way, except the Thompson was 45 and UG42 was 9mm. There was an experimental 40T to 45, but they never went ahead. So they are a rare magazine, that bar magazine. So I'll take you along tomorrow and I'll show you the display. So I'll get this video up and loaded tonight. So apologies that it's so late. I've just been really busy with getting tomorrow sorted out, and I've been out there today I put the tent up, I've put all the tables out, and tomorrow, because there's a storm coming tonight, I didn't want to risk thieves stealing our gear or storm damaging anything. Just got some nice rare stuff, so I've stored it in my club's museum, and they're fine with that. It's all in boxes, so we'll unbox it before they even arrive on deck at 0800. We'll be there at 0700, so we'll have 15 minutes to prepare, and I reckon 15 to half an hour we'll be all ready, and I'll have to get changed into about 9 o'clock. I'll have to get changed into some World War I gear for the flag raising, but then I'll be changing into my Second World War gear. Then after that I'll be changing into my relic hunting gear, so I'm changing 3 times a day. So it was pretty warm today, it's going to be warm tomorrow. I can't believe it, so sorry about this, that it's all been too late. These here were found very first dump, so this one here, actually not that one, this one here still plays. I still use it. It's been cleaned but sterilised, so I'm sorry again. So as you can see, the wind's starting to pick up. We've got a massive storm coming, so hopefully the tent doesn't blow down. I've fixed it down, it's properly fixed, but I can't say until tomorrow. But I'll have open it up so the wind will just blow through it or lift it up and then bring it back down. It's only aluminium, it's only canvas, so it will survive. If we've got to put a couple of tent pegs back in, we'll put a couple of tent pegs back in. But until tomorrow, until the next video, I'll catch this and I'll make sure the next one's right up. So this is probably 2 to 3 weeks with relic hunting to get you a video.